The ever flowing oil. This is deeper than a story. Ever been in a situation where you feel like this is it? I'm stuck. I need help. I need provision. You're searching for answers everywhere, but you fail to realize the solution might be closer than you think, just waiting to be unlocked. Around the right people, with the right knowledge, that oil will never stop flowing, providing everything you need. In the same way, there was a widow who lost everything. Her husband was gone, and creditors were coming to take her children as slaves. In deep trouble and distress, she went to Elisha, seeking guidance and a way out. But what she didn't realize, that way out was closer than she thought. She already had what she needed. We've already touched on Elisha and his incredible character, but here, all he had to do was open her eyes. Without wasting time, let's get into it. Firstly, you're not lacking, you're overlooking. So tell me, what do you have in your house? The widow is looking for answers, and Elisha responds with a question. Wait, what does that have to do with anything? Elisha was drawing her attention to something she had overlooked, even though it was right where she lived. In desperation, we focus on what we don't have. We look everywhere else for solutions. But the truth is, what you need is already in your house. Your house is your skill set, your personality, your experience, your mindset, your resources. You're not lacking, you're overlooking. Before you go searching everywhere else, pause and ask, how can I use what I already have to solve this problem? Secondly, the oil is there, but where's your capacity? After assessing, the widow realized all she had was a small jar of oil. Then Elisha gave specific instructions. Go around and ask all your neighbors for empty jars. Don't ask for just a few. Then go inside, shut the door behind you and your sons, and pour oil into all the jars. As each one is filled, put it aside. The oil was the key to everything, but I needed jars. Without containers, the oil had no impact. In the same way, once you discover what's in your house, you will need resources from others to expand it. The jars represent people, their time, their experience, their guidance, and their wisdom. But notice this, after gathering the jars, she had to go inside and shut the door. That means there's time for connection and a time for personal growth. You can gather from others, but you still need space to develop what you received. And lastly, the flow stops where you stop. Elisha was very specific. Don't ask for just a few. Why? Because the more jars you have, the more oil you can receive. The widow kept pouring, and that small jar never ran dry. Jar after jar filled the room, and only when her son said, there is not a jar left, did the oil stop flowing. For you to maximize your impact, it depends on how many jars you collect. The oil didn't stop because it ran out. It stopped because there was no more capacity. Afterward, Elisha told her to sell the oil, pay her debts, and live on what remained. Not just enough, more than enough. We've all had moments where pressure hits from every side, but God has placed oil in your life, and He's the one who makes it flow. So before looking everywhere else, look within. Ask Him to show you what that oil is and how to use it. Then build your capacity, gather jars, collaborate with others, but also take time for your personal growth. Because as long as you have jars, as long as you increase your capacity, the oil will keep flowing. And the result, not just solutions, but peace, fulfillment, and more than enough. And speaking of oil, what happens when you don't use all the oil you've been given? Spoiler alert, the 10 virgins. But we'll get there. sometime in the future. And remember, it's always deeper than a story.